Hi, it's Jen and my friend the mouth. And today we're going to be talking about one of your sneaky sounds. Remember, when you have a sneaky sound in your mouth, you've got to take it and you've got to throw it away. So what's happening right now is you're stuck up here at the top of the mountain, and it's your job to figure out how you can walk down the mountain so you're not stuck anymore. That means learning how to say your sound correctly by itself, in syllables, in words, in sentences, until you can do your sound correctly all the time while you're talking to others. We're going to talk about what you have to do with your lips and tongue to make the sound correctly. And if the sound is a type of explosion sound that comes out of your mouth quickly, or if it's a sound that you have to use a lot of air and hold it out while you say it. When you practice, I want you to look at yourself in a mirror. So that way you can pay attention to where your tongue is and what your lips are doing in your mouth. And if it's not quite right, you got to fix it. I also want you to think about using this scale when you're practicing. Was your sound not even close? Then that means, stop and think about these elements again. Maybe you need to try making the sound again. Maybe you're getting closer. You're almost there, or yay, you've arrived. The sound is perfect. So while you're practicing, I want you to think about how you think you did with the sound, and I want someone in your house to also tell you how they think you did with the sound. We're going to talk about the sound for Robbie Rabbit. So here's what we know. When we make our sound, your tongue can be in one of two places. Your tongue can either be flipped up towards the back of your mouth like this, or your tongue tip can be down, but you've got to take this back part of the tongue and pull, so you bunch your tongue towards the back of your mouth. So if you want your tongue tip up or down, that's up to you. Try each way. But either way, you have to have your tongue far, far back in the mouth. So I'm just going to say number 1 is tongue back. Number 2 thing you need to do to make a sound is smile. And the number 3 thing I'm going to have you do is practice holding it out. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to put my tongue back, I'm going to smile, and I'm going to hold the sound out while I say it. Yeah, so did you notice how in the beginning it didn't sound very good? So while I was saying it, I was moving my tongue around, trying to pull it back even further until I got it to be perfect. So I want you to try that now. Get your tongue back, swallow your tongue, smile, and now hold the sound out and move your tongue around until it sounds right. Let's go. You might have a sneaky w sound when you're trying to make your sounds. If this happens, you might say something like, I will one home, instead of I will run home. So saying one instead of run is one of those sneaky W moments, and you just got to take the sound and throw it away. What's happening there is you forgot to smile. Your lips came together to make a w instead of a sound. So remember to smile so that we avoid sneaky w. All right. The next thing that might happen is you might have a sneaky sound, which is also a sound we're going to throw away. So this might happen when you have a word like chair and you can't get that final R in there. So what happens is your tongue falls down sometimes back towards the front of the mouth instead of staying back all the way there. And you might say, I have a chair instead of I have a chair, right? So remember, smiling and tongue back are super important to making good sounds. Now what I want you to do is make 2 fists, and we're going to count our fingers all the way to 10 as we practice making good sounds. Remember, tongue back, smile. If you need to hold it out to make it correct, do that. I'm going to go first, then I'm going to have you go right after me. Here I go. Er, 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 er. You notice how I had my tongue back and I smiled each time. I also took a small breath in between each sound so that I practiced getting my tongue back. So that's almost like going to the gym for your tongue, making sure it gets back in the right spot each time. I want you to go ahead and practice making 2 fists and saying your sound 10 times. Then I want you to talk with someone in your house about how you did. Good luck.